we read from verse 7. 15 minutes and we out of here. First Kings 17, read from verse 7. As soon as you find it, say, I am right there.
First Kings.
Ready and read.
17. Read from verse.
From verse 7. First Kings 17. Read from verse 7.
And it came to pass after a while.
So it came to pass. Yes.
After a while.
The brook dried up.
That the brook dried up.
Continue.
Because there had been no rain in the land.
Yes.
And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Arise, get thee Zarephath, which belongeth to Zidon.
Yes.
And dwell there.
And behold,
I have commanded
a widowed
woman there is to sustain
thee. With what? What do she have? Continue.
And he arose and went to Zarephath, and when he came to the gate of the city, behold, yes, the widow woman was there gathering of sticks.
Waiting for the man of God. So when God sends you, you don't go to wait. Favor waits till you come. Continue.
And he called to her.
And he called to her.
And said
to her,
Fetch me, I pray thee,
yes,
a little water in a vessel.
Yes, when you were thirsty.
That I may drink.
Yes.
And as she was going to fetch it, he called to her and said, Bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thine hand. And she said, As the Lord thy God liveth,
yes,
I have not a cake, but an handful of meal in a barrel, and a little oil in a cruse. And behold, I am gathering 2 sticks, that I may go in and dress it for me and my son, that we may eat it and die.
Yes.
And Elijah said unto her, Fear not, go and do as thou hast said, but make me thereof a little cake first, and bring it unto me, and after make for thee and for thy son.
So give the prophet first, and after thee you make for thy son. Continue.
For thou said the Lord God of Israel, the barrel of meal shall not waste, neither shall the cruse of oil fail, until the day that the Lord sendeth rain upon the earth.
My God.
And she went and did according to the saying of Elijah, and she and he and her house did eat many days.
Continue.
And the barrel of meat wasted not, neither did the cruse of oil fail, according to the word of the Lord, which he spake by Elijah. And it came to pass after these things that the son of the woman, the mistress of the house, fell sick, and his sickness was so sore that there was no breath left in him.
Continue.
And she said unto Elijah, What have I do with thee, O thou man of God? Art thou come unto me to call my sins to remembrance, and to slay my son? And he said unto her, Give me thy son. And he took him out of her bosom, and carried him up into a loft, where he abode and laid him upon his own bed. And he cried unto the Lord and said, O Lord my God, hast thou also brought evil upon the widow with whom I have sojourned by slaying her son? And he stretched himself up the child 3 times,
Yes.
and cried unto the Lord, and said, O Lord my God, I pray thee, let this child, I pray thee,
yes,
let this child's soul come into him again. And the Lord heard the voice of Elijah.
And the Lord heard the voice of Elisha.
And the soul of the child came into him.
And the soul of the child invite back in the body.
Into him again, and he revived.
And the child revived. Thank you very much. Upon this earth that we live in, this world is full of so much mystery, and it's very hard to identify a true man of God, because all man saying they are a man of God. And because of the manipulating system around the churches around the world, people are scared to talk to a man called a man of God. Sometimes you're very spooky because this church is saying that the next church is a false one. The next church is saying that this one is a false one. And every church saying that the other one is false. But God don't kill none of them. They're still living. They're still worshiping for years, for months, weeks, days. But which one is truly the false one? Are you with me? We don't eat dog, so we call it China them unclean because they eat dog, but God not kill them. Chinese don't like eat chicken, so they call us unclean because we eat chicken. Which one of us is right? And all of you, they eat dog, they get big and fat and put on hips. We eat chicken, we get big and fat and put on hips. So which one of us is right? Is it tradition killing us? They don't eat spring chicken in Jamaica. But in China, they eat spring chicken and they put on hips and breasts and belch and feel happy. Put on pretty clothes, dress up, put on the stuff, dress up just to go eat spring chicken. You make up fire to kill spring chicken. And salt. And if you see a frog around you surrounding, you believe it's someone working on you. Are you with me? When a Chinese see a bullfrog, they are happy. But when you see a bullfrog, you draw your machete, you at war. How can this world full of so much mystery? There is one man that poisons the whole world. One man. And he lives inside of you. He's the one that poisons you. I believe I'm going to go deeper. God make you with men to work for you. And the inside, they are your servant. They are your slaves. They work for you. They commune to you. They ordered you. They speak to you. They are your slave. Be careful who working for you. One important man that worked for you named Common Sense. He's the first one that talked to you in the morning. The second one that talked to you named Understanding. The next man that worked for you named Knowledge. the master man that covered all of you, named wisdom. Are you there? But there is an enemy that live inside of you, that commune with one of your cells that operate your body. They call him your conscience. If your conscience tell you that bullfrog is wrong and bullfrog will poison you, if you eat it, you're poison. That man is a man that poisons the world. If your conscience tell you it is good, you can eat it, and your conscience set you free, it never poisons you. And that's why the Chinese conscience set them free, that it is good. That's why they're so looking good and eating. But our conscience tells us that rat is poison, rat no good. You eat it and see you poison, because your conscience decide if it approve or it disapprove. You gallop out and go and you chop someone, and knowledge didn't tell you you will go to prison. That means knowledge leave you. If all of these men, all of these servants that leave you and you're working on your own, you are a madman. Because all of these, the people, them call it senses. But they are not just senses, they are your servant. If your wisdom don't tell you, don't go down there. Most of the time, wisdom will jump out at you and disappoint you for you not to get hurt. They work in the inside and also on the outside. It's like you can't find money to pay your bus fare to come to church. Wisdom will jump out and drop $500 and let you pick it up, and you believe it's someone lost it when his wisdom drop it for you. They're your servant. They're the angels that God assigned around you to protect you from the hands of the wicked one. The car gonna meet in accident, wisdom will hide the key so you don't drive the car until the curse pass. They work within world, inside and on the outside. It's amazing how people go to hospital and doctors say you have cancer. You come back to church, you pray, you go back and test. Doctors say they don't see the cancer. Your senses come back. They commune together and they deliver you. Once wisdom leave you, common sense leave you, knowledge leave you, understanding leave you, you're a walking